Hi! So, not sure if you remember this, but we were at Mike's house about a week ago. Like a week and a half before you leave, give or take a week before I leave. I haven't left yet. Alright. And I told you that I was making a gift for you and Allie and Leanne and Cheyenne. This is that gift. Instead of me just reading you your letter, which I do have, it's on the computer right now, I'm going to record this video. Because that way, you can, see me recording this video. And get all my motions and make it so much more fun and, yeah. I was going to put it on a DVD. Didn't work. Makes me upset. So, maybe I'll put it on Facebook or something. Either way, however I did it, you now know because you are now watching this video. I just still don't know how to do that. So, you came prepared. Now, I've only cried during one video so far, but these tissues are necessary. I know. You may want to get some tissues, just a heads up. So, here I go. I'm going to read you your letter now. Alright? Be prepared. There may be tears. Just a heads up. Alright. Dear Megan, I don't know where to start. It's 2:20 in the morning right now. Not right now, this is actually last night. It was actually 2:20 in the morning. I just couldn't sleep because I was so sad that I was thinking about everything. Leaving you, specifically. And I had to write your letter. Because I was crying, and it was, the perfect time to write it, because I have to write these letters when I cry, because then it gets so much more deep. So yeah, it's 2:20 in the morning. It was. And I just cannot sleep. I am too worried thinking about what is going to happen when I leave for school. Thinking about my mom, all the people I'm going to meet, our group of friends, and you, specifically. You know what's crazy to think about? We really didn't become close friends until the end of junior year / senior year. But look at how close we are now. If people didn't know any differently, they'd think we were twins. Hands down. I have no doubt in my mind. I'm convinced that we're twins separated at birth, and we know that. We discussed that during our McDonald's runs. First off, our math class this year was the best class I've had in my entire school career. Elementary school, middle school, high school, all of it. Favorite class. You, me, Leanne, Morgan, Kelly, and for half the year, Tabitha, had the best time in that class. Our little corner was the loudest part of the whole room. And most of the time, we were in our own little world and had no idea what was happening with the rest of the class. Leanne never understood anything that was going on in that class. And you and me would always attempt to teach her, but it never actually worked. She never actually got good grades until the end of the year when we had those crap tests, which is literally if you paid attention in class, you got 100. That was so stupid, but, it boosted our grades. So, Miss Simones would always have little conversations with us in the 20 minutes at least of free time that she gave us at the end of each class. And now that I think of it, she never told us the meaning of life. Guess we'll never know what it is. Crazy. Our link crew orientation was unforgettable. For one reason. And one reason. Alright, it was for a lot of reasons, but, the main reason. We all know what that is. Don't want that in the screen. Alright, I'm gonna put this back on. That link crew orientation was when you and me made up our handshake. It's true. I remember how we did it. We were walking towards each other in the library from opposite ends, and we just met in the middle and gave each other a high five, and then it progressed, we just kind of made that up. And after we did it, we were like, what the heck was that? And then we decided that it should be our new handshake. And whenever we saw each other in the hallways, we would do it and just walk away afterwards, and we practiced, casually doing it in mid-walk for the rest of that link crew day. And we continue to do it every time we see each other. It's awesomeness. I loved it. Remember when I told you how if you lick, where am I? Yeah, alright. Messed up my line because I got, a little messed up, but I found it. Remember how I told you that if you lick people's elbows, they won't feel it? And you didn't believe me until we did it in the cafeteria while we were waiting to get on the bus to go to Holiday Hill for the senior picnic. You were absolutely hysterical. You were on the ground laughing when you figured out that it was true and waited it to the people for the rest of that day. And you would always go after Leanne because she had the funniest reaction when she realized what we were doing. She would like scream and be like, "Yeah, gross," but then like we would just laugh. This was awesome. How about our offensive line in Powder Puff football? We were invincible. Absolutely impenetrable. The best offensive line that team's ever seen. We won the game, 40-18. And the mosh pit at the end of the game was absolutely unforgettable. Oh my god, that was so much fun. We were just in the middle like, we won! We won! You, me, Lauren, and Jill had some pretty amazing times. Playing Just Dance in Pig Pie in Lauren's basement. And playing Apples to Apples in your living room with us four, plus Alyssa and Linda. Remember when there was something about menopause during that Apples to Apples game? Like, I don't remember exactly what it was, but I remember someone said something about menopause, and we all just burst out laughing. I was crying. I was laughing so hard, because that was absolutely hysterical. Oh, the memories. Of course, our most memorable shenanigan has got to be our Spartanness. Who could ever forget the two Spartans charging the field at the Amity Shelton girls soccer game? Who could forget that? We made it on ESPN Varsity. You know those pictures? Oh my god. No one can forget that. Plus it's documented now, so like no one has the option to forget it. Or the two Spartans who started the "We are Sparta!" cheer at the boys' swimming senior night. That kind of spirit is not something that someone can fake. You and me were born with that spirit. And it will stay with us forever. That's why you are going to UConn and I'm going to Penn State. Spirit schools. That's what they're known for. That's why we're going there. We are meant to be there. And I loved the shields that you made. And we had those inflatable like things that you bang together, make really loud noises, and we used them as swords. And I had the trash bag as a cape. By the way, in case you're wondering why my eyes keep darting that way, it's because I moved your video screen over, so like I'm looking at me talking, but like it's not in the middle anymore. Just heads up, in case you're wondering what I'm looking at. Unfortunately, we never got the chance to use our dad's Extreme Sports tokens. I think I have mine somewhere up here. Alright, you know what? I had it somewhere up here. Don't really know where it is now, but like, you know, it's green. Little token. So yeah, we never got the chance to use that. Because the place got shut down. But when you ran into that wall during laser tag and your gum was bleeding for a few hours afterwards, that was hysterical. That was hilarious. We were on the ground. We were laughing so hard. You were on the ground because you ran into a wall, but the rest of us were laughing hysterically. And I was following you, trying to get there, and you led me past the place. We went into New Haven. Oh my, or West Haven, wherever we were. We went past a school. Like, oh my god. And like, I'm like, oh yeah, I trust Meg, and we're so far past it. Oh my god. And then after we left Dazzler from sports that night, you and me went to McDonald's. And had our first McDonald's bonding night. French fries and milkshakes were our meal of choice, while we had our first super deep talk. Remember that time when you ordered like a vanilla milkshake and like a medium fries and they gave you something like a coffee milkshake and a small fries? Or whatever your order was, they completely screwed it up and gave you a totally different order? Or that time after one of the football games senior year, when I showed up late to the game and you were already leaving, so we decided to go to McDonald's? And we were there for a few hours, and you were so late for your curfew. Like, we looked at the time, we're like, oh my god, like, you're a half hour late, we gotta go. Those buying knives were absolutely a highlight of Amity. Not even just a highlight of Amity, like a highlight of our 18 years on this planet. Because those were awesome. Oh my god, I love those. I share things with you that I would never share with anyone else. Not my family, not even Allie or Leanne and Cheyenne, because you are my best friend. That is not even a question. I remember during that first night, I was surprised by how much we had in common, because we never actually had a talk like that before. And I was convinced we were twins separated at birth. And I still think we are. Look at us. This is not something that you just do randomly. You know, this is like twin thing. This is like some kind of weird telepathy that we got. Both of us have the urge to do this. A bond like ours is not very common. And it's something that we will hold on to because it's too special to let go. We can never let go. Megan, you are the most special person in my life. You are the sweetest, craziest, nicest, best, most spirited person I know. And I love you so much. I know how cliche it sounds when I say don't ever change, but I mean it. I can't imagine life without you, and I hope I never have to. Our bond is unlike that of any other. You and me may not see each other for a few months, but when we see each other, we pick up right where we left off. That's not an easy thing to do, and it's certainly not something you can do with everyone. I can only do that with you, and it makes it all the more special. I love you so much, Megan. You are going to have an absolutely unbelievable time at UConn, and I'm so happy for you. Words cannot even begin to describe how much I'm going to miss you, and how much I love you, and how much I wish we could just freeze time. But I cherish every moment we've had together, and I can't wait to make more memories with you. You really are my sister. Better yet than my sister, you're my frickin' twin. You're better than that. I wish you were my twin instead of that. And I love you so much. Love, Jenny. So there's your video. Or, you're not your video, your letter. I hope you liked it. And I'm gonna miss you so much. But I can't wait to come see you. I gotta take this off because my hair's starting to get hot and sweaty. Sexy, I know. But I am gonna come visit you. We have the same vacations, almost. You know, you have a longer winter break than I do, but Thanksgiving break, spring break, all that stuff, we have the same. And we get out the same weekend. That's awesome. And I'm gonna see you, and maybe I'll come up for Husky-thon. Husky-thon. You know, pretty much you're gonna have that place settled. Really. You don't need help for those dances. Dancing time. You're gonna make it as a dancer. You are gonna be on that floor doing those moves from Hitch. I know it. I can so picture you doing that right now because it's what you do. It's who you are. And I love you for that. Also, there's something else. Oh. You were going to be an awesome sports manager for the UConn basketball team. And I'm not just saying that like, oh, good luck trying to get it. It's like, no, good luck, you already have it. No one else can do that job. Except for you. Because you were made for that job. That's for you. And I meant it in that letter when I said that we can go months without seeing each other. Pick up right where we left off, and I can't do that with anyone else. I can't do that with anyone else. I really can't. You are the person I can do that with, and that's it. And that is so hard to do, but with us, it's effortless. It is so easy with us. We were made for each other. Sounds a little like super deep. Kind of like, you and me were made for each other. Will you marry me? But it's more like, will you be my best friend forever? And I can still picture you being like, yes, I will, Jenny. And I'll be like, oh, thank you, Megan. And then we hug it out and we do our handshake. And it's gonna be great. So just think, if you ever miss me or our friends, you know what you do? You look at those pictures on Facebook of you and me charging the field. There's so many pictures of that. Or you and me just dressed up in any of those Spartans outfits. Oh my god. Any of those can put a smile on your face. Also, once I finally figure it out, that video montage that I made, that we watched at Allie's house, this Saturday before I leave, because I'm still home. I don't know where you are right now. I don't know if I'm gone yet while you're watching this, but you get it. Yeah. Just watch that. It may make you cry, but it will also allow you to remember all of the times that we had making those memories. Not that memory, because there are multiple memories, but those memories. I'm gonna miss you so much. And I know you said you haven't gotten emotional yet, saying goodbye to everyone. And this video may have made you emotional, but if you think about it, it really shouldn't, because we are gonna stay in touch. We are. We are. Because I love you. You and me are too close to one another to just drop something as special as this. And I love you so much. I hope you enjoyed this video. So, goodbye, my Spartan. Goodbye, my sister, my twin, my best friend. Goodbye, Megan. I love you so much.